Hi, I'm Alex, and I'm a learning experience designer at Mindvalley. But on top of this, I am also a lucid dreaming amateur, so to say. 2 years ago, I've experienced a retreat, a 10-day retreat, which is called Dreaming and Awakening, where we went through the entire experience of lucid dreaming, from understanding what lucid dreaming is to knowing what it does for you or what are the benefits to the various techniques. So when I went to the lucid dreaming workshop in Hawaii, it was me and approximately like 10 other people. Every day we used to practice the techniques. Every morning we used to come together as a group and start sharing experiences. These are some of the experiences that people had back then, and I'm also going to share a bit of a longer experience, which is my personal one, which came towards the end of the workshop in day 8 or 9. So you can have like very simple things, like one of my colleagues started talking to friends that they haven't met in a long period of time. We had people that also were they were having very intricate or complicated dreams, but they were still not aware that it was a dream. So this was also very funny for us to share, because we know that one of the most common problems is actually figuring out that it's a dream. So one of my colleagues back then literally came down to our group conversation, and he was like, "You're not going to believe this." So I had this weirdest dream, and I couldn't even realize it was a dream. Every night, technically, it's a habit of mine that I go down and I drink a glass of water in the kitchen. In my dream, I did the same thing because it was my habit, but when I went past the kitchen sink, there was a treadmill in the kitchen sink, and a unicorn was running on that treadmill. So this is the power of what the brain sees, perceives as reality. My experiences went also from really simple things. For example, my common problem is the fact that whenever I figure out I'm dreaming, I will wake up. So I had to overcome that one. It took me a couple of days, but then I started I had like in total 3 full experience of lucid dreaming in 10 days. The last one was one which was really powerful. I was walking on the beach, and I was walking on the beach in Hawaii with my girlfriend. And when I was walking there, I realized that, wait a minute, she is not supposed to be here. I know that she was back home. So I was like, I know it's a dream. That time I really stayed in the dream, and I started walking with her on the shore. And I said, if it's a dream, let's start to impress her. So I started doing all of these weird things that made me feel high and powerful. Like, for example, I was showing her, like, what do you think if I can make it night all of a sudden here? And I said, that's impossible. In this conversation, I'm like, okay. And it was night. And of course, my dream character, my dream girlfriend was like very amazed. And I said, what if I make stars come on the sky now? It was like, how can you do that? I'm like, stars came into the sky, of course. The possibilities when you learn how to manipulate your dreams are endless. So whatever you can think of, you can literally do there. So I will not tell you the end of the dream, but let's say it was really, really spectacular. One of the things behind lucid dreaming is, like, people use it for multiple things. You can use it for creativity, or you can use it for getting rid of phobias or traumas, or how I did when I was a kid from being chased by monsters. So what you should know, and I'm pretty sure most of you will relate to this experience, if you have like a really bad dream or a very uneasy night, the moment when you wake up in the morning, you will still feel a bit jittery, a bit scared, a bit, in most of the cases, you'll basically feel tired. Because if you had a tiring night, then definitely it will reflect in the morning. So another benefit of lucid dreaming when it comes to this is that if you manage to control your dreams don't necessarily have to be all of these creating stars in the night sky or I don't know, but flying or something like this. It can be as simple as getting rid of these traumas or getting rid of these phobias that normally always happen in your dreams, because you will see that the more you have like these peaceful nights or these powerful experiences and like positive, powerful experiences when it comes to dreams, the better you will feel when you wake up. And this is one of the things I enjoy the most about the night. I know that I go to bed, and when I wake up in the morning, I am revigorated, I am happy, and I can get on with my day. Let's say in work. For me, by constantly being aware of my surrounding, it actually enhanced my capabilities of taking multiple streams of information that are coming my way and be able to use them in a much faster pace. For example, I do creative work in Mindvalley. So I do get bombarded by a lot of information at the same time from different angles, from different teams, from different people. Even within a meeting, multiple people will talk and like share, bounce ideas. I have seen that I'm capable now, much more than before, to understand what everybody's talking about, understand, grasp all of the different points of view, and then synthesize them into something more manageable to work with. In terms of life, I already explained this concept of I am more aware of my surroundings. When I walk on the streets, for me, it's very nice to hear the wind blowing. Or hear conversations that are going around when people are walking by me. When it comes to relationships with people, it's very nice because normally maybe you can find yourself in this description. When someone talks with you for more than, let's say, like 30 seconds or something, your brain will start to drift away. You're starting thinking about what are you going to do tonight, what's that movie like that you are planning to see. This is a natural sensation that people have and go through. But if you enhance your awareness, you will see that you can still have these things because some of us can literally not get rid of them, but at the same time you will be more aware of the person you are talking to. You will pay more attention. You will see how the person feels. You will understand where the person is coming from a lot better. And all of this is literally just practicing asking simple questions like, am I aware of what's happening? Am I aware of my surroundings? Am I aware of life in general? Most people will be like, is this lucid dreaming thing for me? Or can I do it? Or how difficult it is. Weird questions also involve things that they might have seen in movies, like what happens if you die in your dream? People are scared of this. Technically, if you die in your dream, you're not going to believe this, nothing happens. So you're literally just going to wake up. That's all that happens in a dream. The bottom line of this is like everyone can lucid dream. Most of us have definitely done it at one point or another in our life. So lucid dreaming is definitely for everybody. It's nothing magical about it. It's a simple process that anybody can do. Is like you just go into a couple of steps. It requires a bit of preparation. There are techniques for absolutely every single problem that people have faced because lucid dreaming has been around for quite some time, and it also has been proven scientifically in the laboratory. So it's definitely safe. Let's put it like this. Anybody can do it, and it's incredibly easy. All you need is a bit of practice.